Alright, boss time. Let's try not to die. It'd also help if I went the right way, wouldn't it? We've arrived. Okay, well that's good to know. The large beast should be dead ahead. Are you sure? I don't see it anywhere. Eyes up. Huh? There it is. A giant crab. Monster definitely matches the description from the report. Looks like this guy is all alone. That'll make this much easier. Yeah, let's send old crab meat to a watery grave.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Don't think it would be nice.
Time to go all out.
Let's get damage down. Heated roar, temper. What the frick is temper? HP regen on turn. Okay, let's just buff first.
Here goes.
Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
Think fast. Take this.
Oh, I just noticed I have the plus turns coming up. I 100% should have done that. I 100% should
for a
have.
shard boost.
Thanks, pal.
Getting a burn on him is probably a good idea.
Going all in.
There you are.
Ow.
Chance. This'll
Use a shark
hurt.
boost to get the upper hand.
Great, I can't reach her. That's unfortunate. I can do this at least. Yeah, let's do
This'll
this.
hurt. All you on, yes.
Random light. White heal.
I owe you one.
Ow.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Yes, I know.
Good luck.
Slowing it would actually probably be the best bet here.
Hit him
Activating
fast,
skill.
Barry.
Got you now. Burn.
A chance.
This thing has a ton of HP.
Time to go all out.
Ow.
I'll take you on. Random light. White heal.
Thanks, pal. A chance.
So hard to get behind this guy.
Keep it up. It's working.
Is it working? Doesn't feel like it's working.
Activating skill.
Your crush.
I guess you have to give up on the bonuses.
Chance.
Energy output at maximum.
Pull out all the stops.
Activating skill.
It's the end of the line. Yeah. You're finished. Take this. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Ow.
Take you on. Random light. White heal.
I owe you one. Bring it on.
I didn't get any kind of counter attack. That's unfortunate.
Here goes. I'll dice you up. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Energy
got
activating
this.
skill.
I've got you now. Burn. A chance.
That attack does so much damage.
Random light. White heal.
Thanks, pal.
Ben.
kind of insane how much damage that does.
Think fast. Take this.
Do your worst.
Yeah, we really need to hurt. We need to heal her. What do you mean you get a freaking another turn? I just delayed you. How do you get another turn? Great. Love that for
My
myself.
exhaustion's catching up to me.
There.
Thank you.
All you on, yes.
Boost level maximum strength.
Hey, Brian, how's it going?
Thanks, pal.
This boss is kicking my ass.
Flames.
Bring it on.
It's gonna get another turn in it. Other than this boss, I'm doing okay.
Your crush.
At least it didn't do that 1,000 freaking attack. So I guess that's fine.
Activating skill.
There we go. I have to do something.
Boost level maximum strength.
Well, okay.
I need to rest.
I don't have enough for her S break. Well, this could be going better. This could be going a lot better.
Your crush.
We didn't get the delay. I had to freaking heal every turn. The boss damaged so much. There we go. We got a stun on him. We needed that.
Your crush.
We've only dealt like half health to him. Holy.
Thanks, pal.
We legit. Yeah, I'm on the island from hell. Like, look at the damage. Holy. I tried to even damage down him and delay him. It does not seem to matter.
Well,
It just does not seem to
Activating
matter.
skill.
a chance.
Damage down.
Over here. All for you. All you on, yes. Thanks, pal.
Jeez. Freaking. Alright.
My exhaustion's catching up to me.
Activating skill.
I need my HP regen.
Here goes.
He goes next, which is obviously not ideal.
My exhaustion's catching up to me.
I won't get to use it. Well, terrific. 500 will keep her alive if he doesn't do that big jumping attack.
You saved me.
Yep.
Do something.
Barely kept her alive, but barely is still alive. Oh wait, here we go.
I've got this.
Yeah, we need this.
Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Okay. Well, I can't steal his crit turn either. Oh, right. This is my hell.
Over here. All for you.
Perfect chance.
This is my hell.
Going all in.
Flames. Breathe onto us.
Some clutch dodges would be great. Oh, I got one.
Do your worst.
So I guess I should take it. Yeah, but his giant jumping attack, I kind of have to.
Activating
Because that damage just hits everywhere. And I need them in range of her healing.
Bring it on.
His other attacks are fine. But when he does that jump attack, I need everybody close to get healed.
Think fast. Take this. All you on yes.
If he didn't have that, yeah, I'd
Boost
spread
level
them out for
maximum
sure.
strength.
Pull out all the stops.
Yeah, heal yourself. Like, see, these damages they're fine. I can heal those no problem. So that's why I don't mind everybody being grouped up. I need everybody to be in heal range.
Certain arts will work better. Good luck. Full boost. Activating skill.
Short crush. Hit him fast, Fairy.
Delayed them a bit.
Good luck, Mary. I've got you now. Burn. A chance. Random light. White heal.
Priority one. Got your number. A chance.
Full boost. Go all out. Give it your all.
Over here. All for you.
Perfect chance.
I think we're still fine. We just need to keep slowing them down.
Activating skill.
I've got you now. Burn.
See, that's the reason I have everybody bunched up. You split them up, and then I can't heal.
Flames protect us. White heal.
Priority one.
Might be able to get a
This'll
side
hurt.
bonus here, though.
Activating skill.
Take that.
Ow!
Do your worst.
Okay. I think we're okay. I think we actually might even be in a good spot here.
This'll hurt.
Side attack bonus.
This'll hurt.
Actually, maybe I could go like that.
Here I go.
Over
I
here.
think she's next.
All for you.
It's close though. Yeah, she's next. Well, we have 0 art turn. Do I go for the damage? I kind of want to go for the damage. But I could get a nice heal off. I'm gonna go for the damage. This is probably
Flames protect us.
dumb, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, he didn't go for his jump attack. It was smart. The gamble paid off.
This'll hurt.
Pull out all the stops.
Activating skill.
Yes.
Right.
Flames protect us.
Is that before or I missed the previous turn thing? I could tell exactly when people would go. This one I feel like I need a measuring stick. I think she goes first. She does.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You'll pay for that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Get it now.
Over here. All for you.
I have to do something.
Yeah, we do have to do something.
This fighting's taking a real toll. White heal.
Thanks, pal.
Ow.
I won't give up.
Ow.
Yuspiana Halakbasna.
A chance.
Oh, it does say who's next. I didn't notice the next thing under it. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay.
This fighting's taking a real toll.
Is this enough to kill him?
My exhaustion's
Probably not. Crap.
This fighting's taking a real toll. Certain arts will work better.
Stun's at 89. It all comes down to, does that give me enough
My
stun?
exhaustion's catching up to me. Certain arts will work better.
I'm gonna guess this is enough.
Eat this! You're stunned!
It was enough. Okay, let's go. Let's do this.
My exhaustion's catching up to me. All out! I won't give up. My
He's stunned.
exhaustion's catching
Okay.
up to me. Please.
Much more.
We're just gonna go for game.
This
We're
fighting's
just gonna go
taking a
for
real
game.
toll.
Initializing drive.
Full boost. Go all out. Attack their weakness with yours.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Oh, oops. I threw. Wait, no, I didn't. We're good. It was fine. Never in doubt. Holy crap. Never in doubt at all. Alright, the battle is won. Yeah. Very, very easily, very convincingly. That thing didn't stand a chance at all. I agree. Very easy, very simple. You are all were incredible. Yeah, I knew the monster, now that the monster is taken care of, the smaller ones should depart in time. They're drawn in by it seems. Thanks to you, we should be able to conduct our, well, I'm glad you could conduct your tours again soon. I'm very relieved. I'll be sure to gush about you to Lady Ashen. Thanks, yeah. Well, I think it's time to be heading back. Before that, I want to ask if there was a legend tied to the third obstacle. Almost through? I did almost throw. Oh yeah, I was wondering about that. And a matter of fact, there is. Follow me. The Wind Spirit Stone was said to be around here. Wind Spirit Stone, okay. Those who were fortunate enough to make it this far would have bore witness to its dazzling beauty. However, those who dared reach out to the stone would awaken the wicked spirit that resided within. Let's see. The spirit would create raging tornadoes, swallowing the stone seekers whole and leaving not a trace of their mortal bodies behind. And that's why no one who came to this island ever returned alive. The end. Well, yeah, I wonder why tourism's down. That's quite the unsettling legend. I knew these legends are all fiction, but they still give me the chills. You said the end, but there's more to the story, isn't there? Oh yeah, you didn't tell us about the young man who surpassed the legends. You have an excellent memory. This is a true story from some 50 years ago. One day a ferocious monster that resembled a wicked spirit appeared in the eroded cave. Okay. It had the power to control the wind itself, leading to stormy waters, and the surface of the sea was painted red with the blood of fishes. Okay, well that's great. Sound eerily similar to those old legends, even if the details differ slightly. I mean, yeah, I guess that's where the legends came from, right? Jaegers and execution squads traveled to the island to quell the chaos, but all met their demise. Okay, it was as though the legend had become reality. But in the wake of the city's despair, a new legend was born, the legend of a young man who conquered the legends. So that's where he comes in. Despite his youth, his material arts prowess rivaled that of a master practitioner. He traveled the perilous cave, swatting away the evil spirit's minions left and right until he finally met his prey. Even in the face of his overwhelming strength, the young man, armed only with his Gekka skills, vanquished the spirit by cutting it in two. He must have been one heck of a warrior. Yep, even after that, the smaller monsters fled the cave and peace was restored to all. Whether the Wind Spirit Stone truly exists still remains a mystery. Only the young man knows the answer to it. Said that was only the first of many adventures he had on his journey. Not a bad story. And the fact that it's true makes it even better. I'd like to meet that guy someday. Well, it's 50 years ago, so in theory he'd still be alive, right? I'd as well. Fortunately, we have no idea where he went after that, or what his name is for that matter. Suppose we'll just have to let our imaginations fill in those blanks. It's kind of sad he's a nameless hero, but at least he isn't unsung. Anyway, thank you for guiding us and for telling us the story. Yeah. I agree. You definitely didn't put our lives in danger. They definitely weren't boring, I'll say that much. I'm glad you're sufficiently entertained. As we head back, I want you to imagine that you're the young, courageous hero of the tale. I'm sure things will look very different if you look at the surroundings through his eyes.
Mission accomplished.
Tour de
Great job,
Force
you guys.
completed.
Mira deposit confirmed.
We got a decent amount of money, I guess. This game has so many side quests.
This fighting's taking a real toll.
Like, it's kind of... I think this game has the most side quests out of any of the games. Or at least it feels like it.
So soothing.
Alright, what's over here?
Oh, looks like a chest.
Pearl bracelet. Bracelet inlaid with large pearls. So it prevents seal. 90%. I'm not sure if I'm just worse at the game or if enemies are tankier. Like, I can see it going both ways. Like, I'm definitely not as good at this game as I was with, like, Reverie or anything. But, I don't feel like I'm completely awful. I feel like there should be something you can do here. I'm guessing you have to come back here later, is the idea. Because, like, there's other stuff over there. But we have no way of getting over there. Yo, Cross, how's it going? They're a bit tankier? Yeah, I definitely feel like it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Because I see that there's a ladder over here, but obviously we can't do anything with it. So I'm guessing the water gets drained later. I'm guessing that's how that's going to work. And then that's how we get over there. So I'm thinking we're done here for now. Wait, what's that over there? I want to check that real quick. I want to make sure I didn't miss something over here. From playing Magic? Oh, nice. You're trying to learn it with all that stuff coming out about the Magic cards and Final Fantasy VII, right? I think that's what I saw. Okay, I want to just double check this. I didn't miss a chest over here. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, yeah. So that's what it was. Yeah, this whole area is flooded. That's why I couldn't get that. Yeah, okay, I think we're done. Finally get the second game later this month. Nice. I already own the second game, but I've pre-ordered and paid for the third game too. I just don't have them yet. Well, obviously I don't have the third game. It got delayed, but that goes without saying. Interested for a while, but the Final Fantasy set me to commit. Yeah. Yeah, return. Alright, so that's done. We still have like 3 more side quests, I think. So we might as well do those. They're all in Newtown.
Go, go,
I wonder if they're going to be as long as that one was, because I think that side quest took us almost an hour. So I definitely don't want to trigger the story thing.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
So let's go over here. Did I check out these stores? Oh wait, yeah, I did. I went through and checked out everything last time, that's right. I already did that. Okay, so let's go over here and do this. I had no excuses when I could just walk 10 minutes to play. That's kind of hype. Can't walk 10 minutes to do anything here. You gotta drive everywhere. Hi, Caroline. You have a side quest for me. Hopefully it's an entertaining one. You're Caroline, right? We saw your request. We're from Arkwright Solutions. Perfect. I've been waiting for you all. Shall we depart? Okay. One sec. There's something I'd like to ask you first. Why us? I was wondering that too. We're not locals, so I'm not sure if we would be the best to be your tour guide. Yeah, this is my first time in Langport, actually. I knew full well that that giving tours isn't your primary expertise. But when a local tour guide told me a skilled Spriggan was in town, I just had to meet you. Okay. It's like you popped right out of a novel. I thought it'd be much more fun to explore the Eastern Quarter with you all than a regular tour guide. Not sure how I feel about you coming to us yeah, exactly. Just because we sound more fun than alternatives. It's not like you're just killing time. Delay getting them because of... Oh, damn, that's rough. Well, what do you want to do, man? Not sure. This ain't the what of work? The kind of work. I was... For some reason, I was reading that incorrectly. The kind of work. I was reading as the kick of work. I was like, wait, what? Might be a good way to get familiar with the area, though. Gig sounds simple enough, too, and the girls might like having some downtime. So we get just law for this. Fair enough, I guess. Alright, this is different from the requests we usually take, but we'll make an exception for you. Wonderful, thank you so much. Today is going to be a lovely day. Sure. Now I'll get to tour Langport too. I'm surprised. I thought he would turn this request down for sure. Shall we head to the Eastern Quarter then? Yeah, let's bounce. We'll decide on where to go once we get there. Very well then, I'll leave the tour plan to you.
Time to start working.
How the heck is this gonna work? Do I just walk around? No, it's a cutscene, okay. So, beyond that gate lies legendary Eastern Quarter, right? It's like the whole townscape is sheathed in vermilion. How wonderful. Yeah, the entire street was constructed according to the architectural style of the East. The lights that come from the lanterns and the wooden buildings give this place a warm, cozy ambience. Eastern Quarter is both gorgeous and welcoming. You're gonna love it. They really do sound like tour guides, don't they? So where should we go first? Shall we explore this street? We'll definitely want to hit the shops at some point. But before that, I think we should check out the Eastern Quarter. Oh, I've never heard of that before. She's in for a surprise. There's a place that puts on performances. We saw a show there earlier, and it was awesome. Hey, Elise, how's it going? Sounds delightful. It's right over there. We'll tell you more about it once we're inside. Oh, okay, so I guess now we do this. Oh my, it's awfully crowded in here. Performance is about to start soon, or has one just wrapped up? If you have some spare time later, I'd recommend coming back and watching one of their shows. A real treat. I'll certainly consider it. What sort of performance do they put on here? Do they host operas and musicals? They do Eastern performance art. The shows have singing in them, but the sword dancing is the main draw. Sword dancing? My word. They don't do anything of that sort at the Opera House in Orison? I don't know. Words are hard. Well, operas mainly just need amazing singers, and Oricon, it has those in spades. Eastern theater requires a little more performance flair than complement their elaborate narratives and set designs. One of their dancers delivers the secret spice with finesse, and he's all the more popular for it. Right now, this place is the main attraction of the Eastern Quarter. Fascinating. Well, I'd certainly like to meet that popular dancer if I get the chance. That red-haired dancer was so dreamy. For real, I didn't even realize he was a guy until after the show. If looks could kill, I'd be singing and sitting in the lap of Adios right now. Oh, well, Kitty's in this game. I really hope he's in the next performance. I gotta burn his image into my mind before I head home. So good news, I got my laptop working. Oh, yeah, I've had to do that before. It sucks. Hopefully you got stuff backed out. Backed up. I can word. So those are the kinds of Fanny tracks. They sure like Aaron, don't they? Is that the fate that awaits me if I see him? Will I be lusting for him as well? Okay, I think we've seen enough of the Eastern Quarter. Want to go back to out to the main street? Sure, let's go check out the main street. Side quests in this game are weird. Okay, so this place is the center of commerce for the Eastern Quarter. They got everything from non-offensive tourist shops to quaint little stalls. The world's your oyster. Yeah, I vote we go to the stalls. I'm famished. Me too, and my guidebook has said the food here was quite delicious. Well, I think our course is set then. Yeah, let's see what these stores have to offer.
Hey, friend. Got something
So
you'll
do I
like.
do talk, I guess? Yeah, okay. So it's weird, because some of them, they have you do square when you're doing, like, something specific, but this one is just X. I don't know. Interested in buying some souvenirs? That's some mega cheap medicinal herbs, affordable fortune vases, and other stuff that's exclusive to my shop. Even got moshi merch in stock. Don't tell Tio. It's all the rage with the ladies. Ladies like knockoff merch? Oh, and don't listen to the morons who say he's a ripoff of some mascot from Crosspell. They're just trying to drag Moshi's good name. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. So how about it, Missy? What do you say to buying a Moshi doll? It's the new mascot of the Eastern Quarter. This cute little cat thing's gonna be blowing up real soon. There's something strangely charming about his listless expression. I'll take 20. Holy crap. Needed some souvenir gifts anyway. I'll give them to everyone in my family, my distant relatives, and all of my son's friends. Damn, you've got some deep pockets. I think twice before giving this scoundrel any money. He's scamming you. What? But he sounds like such a nice man. That's because I am a nice man. This is slander. I'll sue you for all you're worth if you speak another word. Now, back to the subject at hand. If you buy those dolls, I'll throw in a genuine Eastern bracelet for free of charge. It's too good a deal to pass up, don't you guys think? That's for Caroline to decide. And I think it's a great deal, so I'll take the set. Your enthusiasm sold me. Yes, a pleasure doing business with you, Missy. I think you just made this guy's day. Well, it's not our money, at least. Tia. Tia likes Mishy.
What is that?
Why, I recommend everything.
Why are these vegetables seasoned in this red stuff? What is this? Well, whatever this dish is, it certainly looks appetizing. Good eye, miss. This is a traditional Eastern fermented food plate. It's quite the rarity here, so if you're curious, I definitely recommend buying some. It's certainly tempting, but I might have to pass. The smell is a tad overbearing for a go-to meal. Yeah, it's a package deal. Weird smell, but good taste. Okay, well that one was quick.
Hello?
Better buy soon so you don't miss out.
Oh wow, I don't recognize any of these titles. Covers are quite unique. I think I'll pick up a few of them. I suppose it's acceptable for a book novice to make their purchasing decisions based on the cover. You're eyeing the Frontier Tribes, a history of the war for autonomy. That's a fascinating read. A frighteningly accurate count of one of the bloodiest wars in the East. It's filled with vivid, gory descriptions of... I think I'll pass on that one. Maybe you like something that's light and breezy? How about this one? It's called The Beauty of the Eastern Handicraft. There's lots of photos, so you can just, even just flipping through it should be fun. Sounds right up my alley, I'll take it. You're choosing a picture book? How pedestrian. Oh well, at least you're taking an interest in our, culture, so I won't complain too much. I mean, you're the one selling them, don't you decide what... Actually, I guess maybe it's like her dad's store? I don't know. This little girl's got an attitude. I mean, she still made a sale, so I guess she's doing something right.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
I guess I was probably supposed to do this first before I just ran around and did stuff myself, but it's fine. Nice to see you again, man. So, old man, I see you're doing well. That's because I have a hearty diet. A healthy diet, rather. If you'd like to be a... Oh, good. Now he's talking himself up. If you'd like to be as surprised as me, I recommend you try my food. I'll even give you a sample for free. Go on, try some. I think I'm okay. What sort of food do you have here? Great question. Allow me to show you what I've got. There's my famous caterpillar skewers, fresh off the grill. Yeah, keep those away from me. Keep those away from me too. I actually agree with her on this one. After I spotted a caterpillar in my garden, I swore I'd avoid them for the rest of my life. Okay, that's a little extreme. To think I'd run into them here of all places, and what's even stranger than that, they actually smell good. Don't fall for it, ma'am. They'll give you food poisoning for sure. I kind of doubt that. I've actually heard they taste pretty good. I'll believe it when I taste them, and with all due respect, I don't think I'll be trying those anytime soon. I agree on that front. Okay, we've done the rounds. I got so much shopping done. I'm still surprised you tried the caterpillar skewers in the end. Me too, I guess I just figured I'd take a chance. It didn't taste as bad as I expected, but, well, let's just say I won't be coming back for seconds anytime soon. Can't believe I just... yeah, I can't believe you ate caterpillars either. I want to throw up. I wanted to. Maybe it'd help to take your mind off that. Oh, we're not done. Where would you like to go next? I remembered something as we were going from stall to stall. Long time ago, I read a novel about a gangster here in Langport. The majority of the story took place in a bar. The book featured thrilling gambling matches. Oh, yeah, Gambler Jack. It was quite the page-turner. Sounds interesting. What was it called? I don't recall, sadly. None of the titles at the bookstore jumped out at me, so I think it might be out of print. That's a shame. Well, if we stumble upon it, I'll be sure to give it a read. Please do. I highly recommend it. Eat the caterpillar, cowards? No. If the pub is here in the Eastern Quarter, I'd very much like to visit it. I've never gambled before, so I wouldn't mind trying my hand at it. Well, there's one pub here where gamblers of all types gather. And we just went there a while ago. Oh, you mean the bar Jack's at? Yeah, that might be the one. Yep. I gotta say, the whole Gambler Jack thing is kind of cool. Because that being, like, where, the first, like, novels in the series were in Sky, I think it was FC? And, actually see him show up in a game now, it's, well, I guess he kind of did in Sky the Third, but that was just a door thing. More lively in here than I anticipated. The novel described it as being run down. But we still don't know if this is the pub that appears in the book. Heard there you shun culture? You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, Van. And who's this fancy lady you got with you? Great timing. This woman asked us to bring her here. Apparently one of her favorite novels takes place at a bar in the Eastern Quarter. She wanted to check the place out. Novel? This may be a silly question, but are people allowed to gamble here? Normally I don't partake in those kind of activities, but I'd really like to give it a try. Well, you've come to the right place. A lot of people here are gambling aficionados. Since you're a beginner, though, you'll only be able to do low-stakes games. Is that okay? Yes, of course. If anything, I'd prefer that. Then I'll get the cards ready. Man, you're... Oh, I'm joining? Hey, don't I get a vote in this? Or say in this, rather? I'll be cheering you on. Show us what you got. Oh. What am I playing? Why am I getting dragged into this? Quit whining. It's not like you were doing anything in particular. I'll let y'all pick the game. What do you normally play? Poker, blackjack, and baccarat. Baccarat's the only one I don't know how to play. Maybe before you can actually play, probably. Want to give them all a go? Fine with that. Okay, then for these games, we'll do 10 Mira per chip. Get ready, I'm about to crush you guys. Hopefully this will wake me up a little. Okay, you're right, I don't get to actually play. Everyone played a variety of card games and gambled their hearts out. Since Jack and Hale went easy on Caroline, she had a good time. Thank you both for indulging my request. I had so much fun. I better be careful or I may develop a gambling addiction. Felt like I was plopped right in the thick of the novel. Okay, I'm glad to hear it. I'd love to have you back anytime, except at night. Things get a little rowdy around then. That would have been a fun side quest, can't have that, yep. Alright, there any other places you want to go? Can we be done with this quest? I think I've seen everything I wanted to, thank God. Oh, no, never mind. There's one more place I'd like to visit. Where do you want to go now? I made an acupuncture reservation at a place here in the Eastern Quarter. Okay, so evidently the treatment can improve blood flow. Okay. Only place around here that does those kinds of things is the Longkai Clinic. I think I pronounced that right. That's where I made the reservation. Okay, it's not far from here. I'll show you where it is. Lead the way. Hey Julie, how's it going? Welcome to Side Quest Night. I'm guessing this is just one of those games that starts really slow, but we'll find out. This is Longkai Clinic? Yes, it is. Are you ready for your acupuncture treatment? Yes and no. I'll admit I don't like the idea of having multiple needles stuck into my body. However, I dislike my stiff shoulders and back pain even more, so I'll endure it. This is pretty hardcore for tourism activity. I respect you for trying it out. I kind of want to give it a go too. It might be a great way to recover stamina on the battlefield. I don't think that would be very practical. Now then, I believe this marks the end of my sightseeing journey, thank God. Thank you so much for showing me around. No problem, I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. Never took on a quest like that before, but I think we did a pretty good job. There's nothing for me to do besides press X. I think I should thank you as well. You accepted our request in part so that Fairy and I could relax and enjoy sightseeing too, right? Wait, really? Well, I guess I did have a lot of fun, and it didn't feel like, well, work at all. Thanks, Van, you're a nice boss. I only took the gig because it'd make us mirror. Don't get the wrong idea. Alright, I'm gonna work you twice as hard now. Back to the intel gathering. Yes, sir. Okie dokie, now that I'm rested up, I'm ready to get back in the field.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
That was certainly a quest. I think the big issue with the quests in this game, the side quests, is like the side quests in other games, a lot of the time it would include like characters that you're going to be interacting with regularly, so you're kind of at least a little bit invested in them. This was just random lady number 56. So I think that's kind of the issue.
Off we go.
I think just not being invested in the side quests as much because the characters aren't as good in the side quests is the big issue.
However,
Random Lady 56 might have a pivotal plot moment. I will bet you, I'll bet you all of Billy's VIP money that doesn't happen. I think this is the park that Neo was talking about. Yeah, he was told to put the goods on one of the benches facing the ocean. Right, it's my time to shine. We'll be right here if anything happens. Be ready for anything, alright? Understood, beginning operation. This is only game 1. Oh, I know, but like... Okay, like take Sky FC for example. That was the first game, right? Like several of the side quests you'd be interacting with Dorothy and Neil, right? And they were they appeared in the story, so you're like more invested, you know? But yeah, I know this is game 1. We got eyes on a target. What should we do? We'll follow at a distance. But App, I bet you said the same thing about a touching pair in Cold Steel. I'm trying to think of who you're talking about. Cold Steel's side quests were boring too, though. So, that's... Well, Cold Steel 1 side quests were boring. Cold Steel 2s were better. Cold Steel 3s were really good. And that was kind of a starting game. It was like the first game of that arc. Reverie had no side quests. I'm just thinking of all the other games. Zero's side quests were really good. Zero had really good side quests. Anyway, here's the goods. Excellent work. The delivery person was switched out, yes? Yeah, they got a kid to do the exchange. Doesn't look like Huey's noticed a thing. I think we're in the clear. So he's the guy who wanted the drugs. Hasn't noticed us yet. I think they're alone too. Should we charge in? Yeah, let's go. Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. How'd they find me out? You must have screwed up. Unhand me at once, you Huey scum. I didn't even realize they were behind us. Why do I feel like we were made into pawns? Yeah, I think you were. Neo must have been the bait. I thought it was weird that he managed to give Huey the slip. Either way, you're doing us a solid here. Saves us the trouble of bringing them in ourselves. We're always happy to clean up the trash. Thank you for your assistance. We were lucky that he issued a request to you. Is that seriously it for the request? Now then, we'll ask you to hand Neil over to us. He's a material witness and a suspect. But he got caught up in all this by accident. He had no knowledge of the drugs. He doesn't deserve to be punished for this. That's for us to decide. Our job is to judge. Yours is to comply. Okay, we'll ask one more time. Will you hand Neil over to us? Whole point of this request was to save our client. Giving him over to Huey would be like throwing him to the wolves. The way I see it, we got two choices. Try to persuade him, or we fight. How should I go about this? He's like chat or judge. Fighting them seems dumb, seeing as they're on our side. That'd make no sense. Like, right? There's no reason for us to fight them. We'll just persuade them. Hey, let's try that. Sorry, but I don't think we have to comply. Okay. Let's see how he does this. Our views of our client shouldn't be judged for this. We're in an impasse then. Yeah, so how about we compromise? We ask that you don't lay a hand on our client. You're a fool if we'd agree to that. Let me finish. In return, he'll be banned from Langport for a little while. We'll let you decide how long the ban lasts. How's that sound? Who these outsiders think they are? Very well, we can't deny your proposal, but only because you're the Liu family's honored guests. Really? Yeah, I mean, that was easy. Neil is barred from entering Langport for 1 year. Okay, that's quite a while. Should he breach the agreement, we will pass judgment on him. Sounds good. What a relief. I mean, being banned from a city for 1 year. Pretty harsh. You negotiate with Huey, the Huey? Yeah, you're banned from entering Langport for the next year. To be safe, you should probably leave the city as soon as you can. I see, that's unfortunate, but it's not a huge deal. I'm not even a resident of the city. I'm just glad I won't have to be looking over my shoulder anymore. Thank you so much. Hope you've learned your lesson. No more sketchy gigs, alright? Of course, of course. I'm happy things worked out for the best. I knew you and your assistants could get the job done. Thank you. Consider this a small token of my gratitude. What did I get? Shining almond tofu. Sweets! Thanks so much. Come on now, I ain't a kid anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you still are. It's not every day you get to see Van be treated like a kid. I'll wire the money to you guys soon. Again, thank you all very much. That includes you too. Surely you would have been snatched away by Huey had he not stepped in. So, might be a year or so before I stop by to visit. But I'll make sure to bring some souvenirs from home when I do. I'll be looking forward to it. Take care, everyone.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys. Reward deposited.
It doesn't make sense to fight them because they're literally helping us out, so why would I pick a fight with them? I'm at grade 2. Let's go. You fought them? Why?
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
That would just piss them off, and they're on our side right now. Why piss off the people who are, like, actively helping you? It just seems silly.
Heading to the objective.
Okay. Because chaos and experience? Oh. I mean, I feel like we're fine on levels anyway.
Looking for something to drink?
I'm not really trying for one or the other. I'm just doing all the quests. Which seems to be getting me gray more than anything. Which I guess is what I would pick anyway. True neutral, baby. Are you our client? You're Mr. Wang, right? He'll do terrible things for XP, apparently. So you're the Spriggan from the capital, eh? I'm in dire need of a trained martial artist, and I heard you would fit the bill. Though you're not quite what I had pictured in my head. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not a Spriggan, actually. That'd be me. I was a student of the Kunlun School? Ah, yes, that makes more sense. I feel like I've heard of them before. Well, that explains why Van moves so much like a martial artist. I knew he must have had some kind of combat training, but I didn't know what kind. That's not the only kind of training I've gotten. In any case, I can tell you've had plenty of real world experience. Even at this very moment, you aren't leaving any openings. You must have seen a great many battles. Whoa, you could tell that much from a glance? Heavens. Heavens no, I made that all up. Oh, well. Very funny. So you wanna give me the job details on... Okay, of course. I'd like you to do some martial arts instruction in my stead. Okay. The moves will be simple enough, I promise. Can you help me out? I still don't get how this is like law or great. I don't know. Anyway. Yo, Billy, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Welcome to side quest night. Sure, I'm down. What kind of instruction do you do? I teach a hybrid style called Taishin, which I created. It combines 24 techniques from the 3 major schools of Eastern martial arts. You create a whole martial arts style? That's so cool. It's not that impressive. I just picked out a handful of simple techniques that are easy to learn. I only made it to teach self-defense to others, and for exercise. I think it's very admirable of you. Hold on, Taishin's been around forever. I know for a fact that you didn't make it yourself. Stealing credit ain't cool. I suppose I can't pull the wool over a Kunlun student's eyes. Those unaccustomed to our ways are so easily deceived. He sure likes his tall tales, doesn't he? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Get back to business. What do you need someone to fill in for you? Maybe. Let me know what you're offering, Billy. You see, I sort of threw out my back yesterday. I can walk around just fine, but doing any kind of sudden movements is a back-breaking endeavor. Got it? Get it? Back-breaking. Careful not to spit out your sides over your own jokes. I never thought a real martial artist could throw out their back. Don't you guys train your bodies daily? Old age comes for us, young lady. I hurt my back while on the waves. What were you doing on the waves? You gotta be kidding me. You were surfing? Of course, I hear all the youngins are doing it these days, and I'm always hip and with it. Oh god. I was faced with the biggest wave of the year. My very life was in peril, but my surfer pride was on the line. Thus I confronted it head on. I was locked in a fierce war of attrition, a battle of wills and wits between man and wave. And I emerged triumphant. I emerged triumphant, so to celebrate my hard-earned victory, I did a 360-degree spin in the air. You did what? In that moment, I saw the light. I felt like everything came into focus. Visions of my long life, the peaks, the valleys, and everything in between flood my senses like a gushing waterfall. This guy really likes to talk, doesn't he? And after that... oh, I fell into the water and hurt my back. Sounds like your life flashed before your eyes. You're lucky you got back to the coast in one piece. Indeed, a boat just so happened to be passing by. That's why I can't do the instruction today. So sorry that all happened. I hope you get better soon. So will you take my place? Like I said before, I'm down. I'm not a full-fledged master artist or anything, but I can handle some self-defense instructing. Fantastic. Lesson plan for today was 5 forms in total. 2 Kunlun forms, 2 Gecko forms, and 1 Taito form. Well, I don't know about Gecko or Taito, so I'm not sure I can help you there. Then why don't you enlist the aid of the Bracer Guild? One of its members here is intimately familiar with Gecko style. I'm sure she would be happy to help out. Why even bother asking for my help? Well, the contract's signed, so no backing out. Thank you very much.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Okay. So I just have to go ask the Bracer Guild? That's easy enough, I guess. Yeah, it looks pretty bad, too.
You there? How's some pasta sound?
Oh wait, I think I missed this stall.
Hey there. What'll it be?
Yeah, I missed this stall. Sweet.
See ya.
I think I missed you, too.
What can I do for you?
Okay, there's a few areas I missed, apparently.
See you again.
Yeah, there's a few areas I missed over here. I don't think I saw these shops over here was the issue. Okay. So that means I probably didn't buy from you either.
What'll you have today?
Yep.
Thanks for coming.
Now I did. Now I did. Okay, let's go recruit whoever it is over here. Oh, the entrance over here. Hi. Are you who I'm supposed to talk to? You're not a returning character at all. Oh, you're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? I see you've got some civilians with you. My name's Xiaoling. I'm from the Gekka school. Alright, that's the school Aaron's a part of. Yep, Lil Ashen said earlier that it's one of the big 3 martial arts schools in the East. Or, like Ashen said, rather. And there's a lot of Gekka practitioners in Huey, too. Yeah, much to my chagrin. I remember a member of our school are supposed to reject violence, not embrace it. It's one of the core principles of Gekka. That's why I have to set a good example. If a member of the head family indulges in violence, then others will follow suit. You're part of the school's head family? It must be hard to stand your ground on that with Huey always throwing its weight around. I think it's awesome that you're sticking to your guns. That's amazing. You really think so? Well, thank you. It's important to keep your feet planted in the city, especially when things are on edge. By the way, you gotta suck? What's up? We're in the middle of a job right now, and we could use a hand. I'm gonna teach people some martial arts. Want to join? What? Why would I help you with one of your requests? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. We need someone from the Gekka school, but if you're not feeling it, I'll just hit up some other contacts. Wait, what do you mean by other contacts? Huey, duh. Lots of them know Gekka skills like the back of their hands. The Gekka name is practically synonymous with Huey these days. But people will be thrilled to learn from the real pros. And you don't have to waste any of your precious time, so everyone's happy. Alright, catch you on the flip side. I'll do it. Huh? So I'll do it. I'm going to help whether you like it or not. Are you sure? Yes, I know that people associate Gekka with Huey nowadays, but they don't follow the main school's teachings. Student of the Origin School, so it's my duty to spread the true Gekka style across the world. Is that right? He manipulated her like nobody's business. Yeah, that was easy manipulation. Well, glad to have you on board. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were leading me by the nose. You really know how to twist a knife, don't you? No idea what you're talking about. Yeah? But Anva doesn't use any knives. That's just a figure of speech. Okay, let's meet up at the park. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, he played her like a fiddle. That's the saying, right? Hi, I'm here to do your quest. Alright, we bought the Gekka Bracer girl like you asked. So what do you need me to do? Okay, first you will practice 5 forms in front of each other. You will show Van the Gekka forms, and he will show you the Kunlun forms. Okay, after that, you will both demonstrate them to my students. Got it, I can manage that, no problem. Same here. Okay, then these are the names of the forms. Gekka's Twin Crescent Strike and Swallow Stance. Kunlun's Crushing Fist and Rapid Chop. And Taito's Elbow Thrust. Wait, hang on. Neither of us know Taito, so who's gonna show off that one? I think I can cover that. I've seen Zin use that technique multiple times. For real? Hey, you said the thing. You're a lifesaver. We'll be cheering you on. Good luck, you two. Alright then, shall we begin practice? Okay, ready as I'll ever be. Very well then. Twin Crescent Strike. Swallow Stance. Okay, and now Crushing Fist. And now a Rapid Chop. I'm thinking I might have to remember these. I'm kind of starting to get scared. And now Elbow Thrust. That's it. Have you committed them to memory? Oh, I'm 100% going to have to. Let's put our practice into practice. Whirl on the park was filled with scores of students and the instruction class began in earnest. Oh, if I have to memorize this, we're in so much trouble. We'll be learning 5 forms. I brought in 2 experts who will demonstrate them. I'll be watching everyone very carefully. I feel like I should have saved. Wind, Crescent, Strike. Oh. Uh-oh. Guys, we're in trouble. Right. I totally know what I'm doing. Okay, so this one's thrust both palms. Crushing fist. For this one is swing right arm upward, which is the top one. Elbow thrust. This one's easy. You strike with elbow. I'm glad this one wasn't timed. Swallow stance. And this one is extend left leg. And then this one is 21st form, rapid chop. Palm heel to hand slice. Well done, thank you. I totally didn't use a guide. Not at all. Me never. I would never have just Googled that on my phone. Absolutely not. Anyone who says I did so is slandering my good name. Thanks to you, today's class went off without a hitch. Young people these days sure are something else. So what are you going to do about tomorrow? I expect I should be back. I expect my back should be fine by then. That's a tongue twister. So I plan to teach the lesson tomorrow. Okay, so you're sure you'll be okay? I can help out again if needed. I'm not sure if you need it. Considering your age, you're in shockingly great shape. Form is good too. Maybe even too good. I somehow doubt you're doing martial arts just to stay in good health. I didn't expect to be found out after all these years. I'll let you in on a little known secret. In my youth, I stole techniques from many schools and made them my own. I'm a warrior of darkness, okay, who's imbued his hands in the blood of the greatest masters in all of Zemuria. My true identity is Bloodstained Fist Wang. I've never heard that name before. Well, of course you haven't. I made it up. Huh? I'm quite good at coming up with cool nicknames on the spot, if I do say so myself. Okay, Bloodstained Fist Wang. Yes, that has a nice ring to it. I insist on being addressed as such from now on. I'm good. I can't believe I was fooled by this old coot. He got me again. I can't believe it. This guy's a character. You sure you don't want cut? The 50-50 offer is still on the table. I know, but I want you guys to have it all. I feel like I've already got my share anyway. Help me discover a way to spread the true Gekka throughout the world. As a bonus, I got to learn about all of you guys. What did you learn about Fairy and me? Few things. Biggest one being that you're exactly as you look. A couple of good kids. Aw. As for you, Spriggan, I wrote you off as a shady person at first glance, which is part of why I was hesitant to work with you initially. But I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I can tell you're diligent and disciplined, given how polished your Kunlun forms were. I understand why Zen trusts you so much. I think you got the wrong idea about me. I just had a good master who drilled those forms into me. Won't complain about you having a better impression of me, though. Or of us, rather. Let's just leave it at that, then.
That takes care of that. Looks good to me.
Reward deposited.
And that raised our... We have no chaos, which is funny, because I 100% have made some chaos choices. So that's very funny. Okay, I think we've done all the side quests. The old man is great. He was something. Okay, so I think like an hour and, well, if you count the other part, I think it's like, what, an hour and a half later? I think we're finally done with the side quests. So we can actually advance the main story. That's pretty exciting, right?